Hi guys, Crew Family Philippines here. Today I'm going to be talking about the big bad Dumaguete YouTubers. Good Lord, what is going on? Some of these small channels are slamming some of these other channels, these bigger channels. It's just insane. Dumaguete, I saw a comment on somebody's video that said, "Oh, I'm going to avoid Dumaguete because all these vloggers and bad people here." That's not true. Dumaguete is a wonderful place to live. And yeah, we have a lot of YouTubers here in this area. The big ones are, Paul, Old Dog New Tricks. Then we have Mark Thornton, Every Man Has a Story. We have Mike, up and coming, Mike's Philippine Retirement. He's doing very well. And if you have a small channel and you want to slam these guys or complain about them, there's a few people that are going to follow you and like that and whatever. But do you think with the size of their channels and the amount of subscribers and the amount of views they get, if they really care about, you talking bad about them? No, they don't. They don't really care. It might get you some views on your little channel, but it's not really, going to really help you along your way. I don't have anything bad to say about Paul, Old Dog New Tricks. This man has had my back from day one. We were friends long before YouTube. I had a small YouTube channel before, and I talked Paul into doing his, and he has done nothing but be nice to me my whole entire friendship of his. He's been there for me when I've been sick. He's been there for me when I was stuck in America and I wanted to get flowers to Aragel. He was at Aragel's sister's house when they were having a hard time because her husband's a fisherman and they just weren't catching anything. Well, Paul was the first one down there with bags of rice and other food and money for them. That's not the type of guy that is going around being a bad individual in Dumaguete and doing all these things he's accused of. Yeah, he has some crazy videos sometimes, but all of us do. I have a great video, and then all of a sudden I have a bad video. Then you got Mike's Philippine Retirement. This man we invited him to a birthday party for Faith. He came, no questions asked. Met with Paul there, met with Dave Green, another friend of mine, and several other people, and Janet was there. She was very kind and hung out with the girls and chit-chatted. We all had a great time. And then, Mike's invited us to his house. We've done stuff over there, and he recently had a birthday party, him and Janet, for Janet's 9-year-old son. And that was a wonderful party. A bunch of vloggers were there, and everybody was kind to each other and all this stuff. And I just don't get the negativity. I don't get where that is going to take any of us anywhere. Maybe it's some drama, maybe it'll get you a few views, but nobody really cares about that stuff. So let's just, leave it alone. I'm a small channel, I only have 5,000 subscribers, a little over that, and then that's mostly due to those three people: Mark Thornton, Paul Miguel, and Mike's Philippine Retirement. They all came in and helped us and put us on their channels and got us to where we are now. And I thank them every day for what they've done for us. And a lot of you know my situations. I've had 2 strokes and a heart attack. Paul was down at the hospital paying for my MRI, my CT scan, my whatever. He's right there, and he wasn't asking, "Are you going to be able to pay me back? Is this going to happen? Well, what's happening here? Am I going to get my money?" He never asked me for anything. I have other friends, a small YouTuber, Roy, that just started his channel, and he's married to a Filipina, and they live in the United States. And I can't remember the name of his channel right off the top of my head, but great guy, great channel, great little channel. And I want to also talk about back in the day, before everybody else came out. You know, Geo had a channel. I watched him. Rick A. I watched Rick A. I watched another older guy. I can't remember his name. Just moved back to California, but sorry about that. Because my stroke, I forget a lot of the names. But there's a lot of wonderful YouTubers here, and they make videos to help others. Those guys helped me before I ever came here to know about Dumaguete, know about the area, know about what I'm getting into, and enjoy my life here. So I had a lot of my questions asked, answered about immigration and how I was going to stay here, how I was going to do this and do that, and where I get my driver's license. All that stuff was covered in videos, and that's what a lot of people are after. Our channel is just Crew Family Philippines, meaning it's about our family. Not a person that can just some kind of disabled that can't walk too far and what have you. I don't go out a lot, so I'm not interviewing people out in the street and doing all this stuff because I can't. So most of my videos are here from the couch, or me and Paul might meet up, make a video, or me and Jim, that's the Lucky Jim that's building this house, remodeling a house that he bought. It's kind of not so lucky Jim right now. He's having a lot of headaches with it. But that's life here. It's not life in the USA. And just to jump on a channel and get some views because you want to slam somebody else because if it's jealousy, I don't know. If it's payback for a video that you did about them and bickering back and forth. I mean, we're not in high school anymore. We're grown men. We're all in our 60s and 70s and what have you. And it's not worth it. Why do it? So I just wanted to jump on here today and just talk about the positive. Well, let's leave this negative stuff alone. And this person did that to me. That person did this to me. This person. A lot of it was unintentional and not meant to hurt anyone or upset anyone or, get all this backlash going on. And, Paul's World Zoom, that's a big topic here. And Paul did what he did. It's over with. He's been called out. Life goes on. He did put out a video that I'm sure upset a lot of people about age gap relationships. I mean, you're here in Dumaguete, or you're here in the Philippines somewhere. Yeah, there's a lot of age gap relationships, but it doesn't. Mark Thornton's wife is 28, turning 29, and he is his age, and she's not a little 20-year-old girl that he married. If you want to talk about age gaps, look at me. I mean, we got 37 years between me and Arago, and she's 24. I'm 61. So, what are you going to do? It is what it is. If that offends you, then you're not going to be able to live anywhere in the Philippines because you're going to see it everywhere in the malls. Doesn't matter if you're in Manila or Cebu or here, ILO or wherever. Doesn't matter. You're going to see that here. And to jump on a channel, I don't like that. Who cares? You're a grown man. I'm a grown man. I'm married to a grown woman that's legal. I didn't marry a 14-year-old. I'm not a sick individual, pedophile, whatever they want to say. I mean, this is just silliness. So let's grow up, act like men, and go on with our lives and be happy with our families, our girlfriends, our wives, our children, our stepchildren, however it works out. Just be happy for everybody, and everybody be happy for you. And let's just quit arguing. That's just silliness. I wasn't going to do this video. I talked to several people about it, and months ago when a lot of this stuff was happening, I just wanted to stay away from it, and I didn't want to talk about it. But I just want to talk about the positive. Let's all be positive. Let's all be happy. And let's quit caring about what everybody else is doing. like I said before, we're all grown-ups here. We're not little kids. And so, thank you for watching. Hopefully, see you on the next video. And let's just pray for one another, help one another, do what we can for one another, and be happy in our little lives. Okay?